Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of your Build and Grow Blueprint. My name is Holly Talbot, and I have the pleasure of being your host. This is our monthly training designed to help you move your family and your business forward. This is where we come together to build our mindset, confidence, our belief, and our skills. The fact that you are here with us to grow and learn tells us that you take your business seriously and you're ready, as Brandon would say, to add another zero to your LifeVantage paycheck. Listen, we know it's not all about the money. We know the benefits of this business goes far beyond the financial impact, but we know we live life a bit differently when we remove that financial stress. And we have the opportunity to do that, not just for our own families, but for thousands of other families when we all work together with their primary goal of moving families forward. So let's get started on today's training. We're going to hear today from our amazing Dr. Terry Tomlinson, our incredible leader and presidential Brandon Cunningham, and the beautiful and very driven Iris Riley. But first, I get to kick us off by sharing with you the importance of having your own VIP list. So let me share my screen with you and we'll dive right in. Okay, so every business needs a VIP list. Your business needs a VIP list. Your VIP list comes from continually adding to your funnel. Before we dive into that, what exactly is a funnel? Let's take a look at that. You hear that word used a lot. I think of a funnel as all your people at different stages of the conversation process. Some people are brand new connections. Some are gathering information. Some are watching and learning. Some are ready to become customers or business partners. Another way to think about it is this: your funnel is everyone you're currently talking to, following up with, or building trust with. It's not just a prospect list. It's the collection of relationships that are in motion. It's not just the names in a piece of paper. It's someone you've actually started a conversation with. Our job isn't to pressure people through the funnel. It's just to keep the funnel full and continue building trust so people can move at the pace that's right for them. One of the biggest mistakes people make in this business is only talking to people when there's a promotion, incentive, or deadline. Have you done that? Have you been there? The company announces a trip, a bonus, or a special promotion. Suddenly, you feel stuck because you haven't really had the funnel full. You don't know who to call or who to talk to. The goal isn't to build a list when the promotion or incentive starts. The goal is to already have a list when it starts. Think about your favorite restaurant. When they have a special event, a holiday promotion, a new menu item, they don't start looking for customers. They already have a VIP list. They simply send a message to people who have already shown interest. We're no different. Every conversation you have and every follow-up you make can be another name added to your VIP list. Another example is a car dealership. When incentives come out for the manufacturer, the dealership doesn't sit around hoping someone walks in the door. They already have hundreds of people in their VIP database who have looked at vehicles, taken test drives, or expressed interest in some way. They simply reach back out and let them know what's available. Successful businesses don't wait until they need customers to start building relationships. They build relationships every day. Most businesses carry inventory on shelves. I want you to think about this. We carry inventory in our funnel. Your funnel is your inventory. Those names, those conversations, that's your inventory. Every new connection, conversation, follow-up, exposure, and relationship is inventory for your business. You might think about it a little bit differently, right? Having those conversations. It is your inventory. Without inventory, you don't really have a business. The bigger your funnel, the more options you have. The smaller your funnel, the more pressure you feel. Most pressure in this business comes from a lack of a pipeline or lack of a VIP list. When you're waiting one or two people to make a decision, every not now feels huge. That's a letdown and a disappointment because you're putting so much stock and you've invested so much in just a couple people and a couple conversations. But when you have 20, 30, or 50 conversations in motion, you realize you don't need everyone. You simply need to continue serving people, moving forward, and meeting them where they're at. So how do you keep your funnel full? Well, you can start by adding to your database regularly. Always be adding new names, Treat your contact list, you guys, like a business asset. I'll say that again. Treat your contact list like a business asset. Add people you meet, social media connections, referrals, people from everyday life. And number 2 is don't prejudge people. Write down everyone. Don't make a decision for them. They get to decide, right? You never know who will become a customer, a business partner, or introduce you to somebody who will. Number 3 is start more conversations than you think you need. You don't want that pressure of only having a couple conversations going on. And the key to avoid that pressure is to be having a lot of conversations. Then you want to have a follow-up system. People are busy. They're not necessarily uninterested. Just because someone doesn't respond right away doesn't mean it's a no or not now. It doesn't mean they're not even interested. They're just busy. So keep notes, stay organized, and follow up consistently. And number 5 is stay connected, even when you're not sharing a tool. By that, I mean, don't just follow up business product. You guys, comment on their posts, celebrate wins that you hear them sharing in their life. Check in, build genuine relationships. The real goal isn't just a bigger funnel. It's more about the trust. Sometimes we think the goal is to have just more names on your list, and that is very important. We just talked about that. Keep adding to your list, but then you've got to think about the real goal is to build trust with those names on your list over time. Think about your own buying habits, right? Most people don't purchase from someone the first time they hear about a product or opportunity. They watch, they listen, they observe. That's what you would do. They pay attention to how consistent you are. Are you really in this? Is your belief really there? So this trust that we talk about, I love this, it's called trust deposits, right? Trust is built in the spaces between the conversations. Every follow-up, every social media post, every check-in, every event invitation, every value-based conversation that you have. These are all what we call trust deposits. The reason people respond to promotions from businesses isn't because they received a message. It's because they already trust that business. They've had a great experience already. The same is true here. When someone enrolls with you, they're not just buying a product, they're trusting your recommendation. They're trusting your integrity. They're trusting your consistency because they've seen you show up. You've made the trust deposits. Remember that some people will be ready now. Some people will be ready 6 months from now. Some people may watch you for years before the timing is right. Someone on our team just shared that story. It's been years they've been watching her. Suddenly they're ready. Your job isn't to decide when they'll be ready. Your job is to stay visible, add value, build those relationships, and continue making trust deposits. Because when their health becomes a priority, or when they're looking for additional income, when they're finally open, the person they trust is the person they call. And trust is rarely built in one conversation. It's built through many conversations over time. So remember this. Promotions, incentives, deadlines don't create momentum. They reveal the momentum you've already built. And the businesses that benefit most from promotions aren't the ones scrambling to find people to talk to. They're the ones who already have a VIP list. They're the ones who have been planting seeds, building trust, keeping conversations going long before the promotion or incentive ever arrived. So stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. All right? So let me wrap this up with a question I have for you. If the company announced the biggest promotion of the year tomorrow, would you have a VIP list to reach out to? If not, I hope this helps you start creating one. And if you already have one, well done. Maybe you can offer some help and guidance to your business partners so they can be working on their own VIP list. I hope this was helpful. I hope it creates some excitement to go out and engage in conversations, ask good questions, be a good listener, and go make those trust deposits. Okay, so now we've talked about your VIP list and why it's so important. Are you ready now for some product education? We love to learn more about our powerful products, and I don't know anyone better to teach us than Dr. Terry Tomlinson. Truly one of the most knowledgeable people I know when it comes to what our bodies need and how our products can meet so many of those needs. She's a naturopathic doctor. She's a master herbalist. I'm excited to hear what she's going to share today when it comes to the newest information that's been discovered around our Healthy Edge stack. We already know it's an incredibly powerful duo, but just wait until you hear the latest information Dr. Terry is going to share with us.
Thank you, Holly. And hi, everybody. I am super excited to share with you the latest information on the Healthy Edge stack. For those of you who already know me, I did a deep dive on all this information about P84 when I first heard that LifeVantage was acquiring that activator, because I felt from what I had already heard that this could be the product I've been looking for, and it did not disappoint. As a naturopath, I am obsessed with the body's ability to cleanse and heal itself, given the right tools, and it all begins in the gut. Around 30 peer-reviewed studies. Well, before I start into that, I'm going to share my screen with a couple of slides so I can make it real simple for everybody to follow what I'm trying to tell you. Here we go. There's around 30 independent peer-reviewed studies that are published that mention Protandim Nrf2 Synergizer and its positive and beneficial effects on the oxidative stress response, activating antioxidant and detoxification pathways in the body. P84 on its own has proven to activate regulatory, repair, and restorative peptides. In fact, 384 genes were uniquely expressed by P84 alone that were associated with gut function repair. Protandim Nrf2 is your defense. It reduces oxidative stress. It activates your body's ability to make antioxidants naturally to protect and keep cells performing at their best. And P84 is your offense. It activates 14 key peptides in your gut, regulating digestion, restoring your gut and gut function and microbial balance. But this is the part I really get excited about, and I put it in little squares so it'd be easy to understand for you guys. And let me just kind of move this picture up just a little bit. There we go. So our company wanted to investigate what additional and unexpected benefits would be with the synergies between Protandim Nrf2 Synergizer and P84. And so they used the mRNA sequencing method. Now, don't be confused with COVID shots, MRNA shots, and things like that. This is not what we're talking about. They found that the Healthy Edge stack with Protandim activated an additional 8 genes that are associated with detoxification and cellular protection pathway. Also, 9 more genes associated with gut regulation and repair pathways. But the most unexpected results, however, were seen when they were looking for new benefits. They found that when they treated the cells with Healthy Edge, 2 pathways stood out that were involved. One of them is the circadian rhythm, which supports cellular processes that allow cells to respond at the right time necessary for optimal cell function. Also, cellular adaptation, where cells react, adjust, and respond better to stress in an intelligent manner and rebuild into something stronger. Now, here's what that really means. When adaptation is efficient, cells don't just cope with damage. They use it to learn, self-correct, and become efficient and resilient. And what that means to me is that we are really affecting the cells and getting the opportunity to clean up that 30-foot tube that starts from your mouth to the exit point. And guys, your body works hard every single day. And over time, stress, poor sleep, diet, and aging can slow it down. You might notice it as brain fog, low energy, digestive issues, slower recovery, and just not feeling as sharp and focused as you used to be. These daily battles add up. And before you know it, you're feeling run down and out of rhythm, and you don't even know why. That's where you need an edge. the Healthy Edge. This powerful stack gives your body both defense and offense working together to help you stay active. Now, let me stop this share because I want to look you right in the eye and tell you what is most significant about this for me. If I can get this out of the way. Here we go. When I hear this information as a naturopathic doctor, it makes me realize that all of the people that call me with issues and fears about spike proteins and things going on in their body and the latest diagnosis. And it just seems like every day there's a new name for something going on in the body. And I feel like the body hasn't changed since the day we were born, but there are sure a heck of a lot of new diseases of the body. And I feel and know from personal experience that the gut is affecting over 23 systems in our body. I mean, think about it. In your gut, your neurotransmitters are developed. They're not developed in your brain, okay? So people really dealing with a lot of stress look to cleaning up that gut. Also, our hormones, many of them are developed in the gut. And when those hormones are out of balance, look to cleaning up the gut. Then we've got things like the body assimilates the nutrients from our food and vitamins. But if the gut is not working properly, we're not getting that assimilation. And most importantly, in our gut is the microbiome and the friendly bacteria. And guys, this is the most critical because your immune system, it's made up of 70 to 80% friendly bacteria. And so when you're catching everything that's out there, when your immune system is low, again, clean up the gut. So all in all, I just have to say, with all of the issues that we're facing in this world today, all of the toxins coming into our body, fix the cell, get well, and start with Healthy Edge and get that body functioning properly. And with that, again, I want to thank Holly for introducing me, and I want to turn it back over to you. And I want to say, for everyone listening, I hope this is helpful information and that you can share with yourself, with your family, with your friends, and everybody that you come in contact, because we are the Activation Company. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Terry. So helpful and informative as always. Don't you get excited to go out and help so many people whenever you're reminded of what we have our hands on here? Did you know that our cells can self-correct when given the right tools? We just keep learning more and more about the importance of what we have our hands on inside LifeVantage. This health technology is so powerful, and I so appreciate Dr. Terry's ability to break it down for us in a way that helps us understand it even better than we did just 10 minutes ago. Okay, let's move from our product education to learning more about one of our most incredible tools we've created for you to help your new business partners get off to a great start from the moment they enroll. I just used it today. Our fearless leader and presidential consultant, Brandon Cunningham, who is always a wealth of knowledge and has a huge desire to help and see others succeed, is going to walk you through our updated TBC launch course. Brandon, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Hey, everyone. I want to take just a few minutes now and help you understand some things that we've put together for you to launch your newest business partners. So we all want our new partners to have success as fast as possible. But at the same time, we're busy, you're busy, and they're probably going to ask you the same questions the last business partner asked you. And so many months ago, we put together something called our launch course. Now, it's designed to help people get everything they need right at their fingertips so that their new people can start making some money. We want people to make those first paychecks right away. And so we simplified things. We used to have a launch guide, and I still like using the launch guide, but in the beginning, our goal is to get people paid now. And there's some steps that we need to take to do that. And so I want to show you and take you through our launch course. Now, if you've been through the launch course, you may not know this, but there's been some updates. We've updated some of the modules, and I want to take you through that now. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you on a desktop how you can find it. and also on our phones, how you can access these things. All right, so let's jump to it. I'm going to share my screen and take you to the desktop. All right, so here we are in the desktop. I'm in boards, as you can see over here, and here is the TBC boards. And so where do I find the launch course? Well, you would come over to business resources, you would click links, and then right here, second row, the launch course. So you click on that, there's the link, you click on it, and it opens up. Okay. When it opens up, this is what it's going to look like. And you're going to see it in English and Spanish. So you just start the course. Okay. This is where you can find it, right? Right inside there. And so module 1 is simply just an introduction. And then module 10 is just a conclusion with a little bit of call to action. Let me take you through these modules really quick. All right. Module 2 is not only how to download boards, but how to use boards. All right. Module 3 is getting the LifeVantage app and getting familiar there. Module 4 is our customer acquisition module. How and what tools do you have to use to get customers? Module 5 is how to get consultants, our consultant acquisition, and how to use ownmytomorrow.com. This is one of the reasons we updated this module, is because we just introduced that website and that tool to you guys recently, ownmytomorrow.com, for consultant acquisition. Module 6 is your ITT. That module has not changed. Module 7, how to enroll a customer. Module 8, how to enroll a consultant. That has been updated. And module 9, connecting with the community. That one's been updated. And we're going to continue to update these modules as we see fit. In fact, we talked just today on how we might and what we might do to update some of these modules. Okay, so that's where you can find it through our boards. Now, also, some of you may or may not know this, but the team does have a website. It's the TBC.net. This is what it looks like, right? TheTBC.net. And if you go to the TBC.net and you click on the menu here, you're going to get to the home button and you're going to see the launch course. You might see my doggy coming in here. He likes to sit behind me. So there he is. There, wait, here, let's say hello to everybody. Say hello, Bentley. There he is. Hello. Okay, goodbye. This guy. So the launch course is there, guys, and also our TBC planner. Now, we don't use this website a ton, but I just wanted you guys to know it's available. And really, because of boards, we're not using this website as much as we used to in the past. But nevertheless, it's there, and don't let it be a distraction, but also be familiar with the fact that we do have a team website. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to go show you what I've done on my cell phone. Okay, so I'm going to stop this share, come back here, and then I'm going to go do a share to my cell phone. All right, so now we're on my phone. Let me get out of there, and I want you to see right here, I've got an LV file put together, right, folder. And when you click on it, I've got my Own My Tomorrow, I've got Living Activated, I've got boards, I've got my personal icons for my back office. And then what I wanted to highlight is right here, the TBC. If I click on that, it's going to take me to the TBC.net, and I'm going to be able to easily access the launch course right there as well. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that little shortcut. So that way, if you want to do everything with your cell phone, perfectly fine. You don't need a desktop or laptop to do this. We set this up so that you can do it there. And if you click on the launch course, it's going to look familiar, right? You got your introduction, and then you can just scroll right here through the different buttons and go through the different modules. Okay, so that's it, guys. Make sure that you are taking advantage of our launch course. It actually, you can go through the whole thing in about an hour for the new people. If it's been a while, you might want to go through it again. Might pick up on some tips that might save you some time. And absolutely, as you are enrolling new business partners, you want to take them through and have them go through the launch course. Okay, so it's a tool there designed to speed things up for you. Success loves speed, and duplication is the name of the game, right? So when you sign someone up, the very first thing you need to do after they get their subscription and get set up for next month is put them into the launch course. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope everybody does it, teaches it, trains it, duplicates it. If you do, you're going to like the results on the 15th of the next month and the 15th of the next month. That's when we get paid. All right, guys, that's it for now. Enjoy the launch course.
Thank you, Brandon. Aren't we so fortunate to have such a forward-thinking leader and mentor and to have a tool as amazing as our launch course? Everything we need is at our fingertips in a simple and easy to use guide to help our new business partners get started. I highly, highly encourage new business partners to go through the launch course within 24 hours of enrolling and then have a time set up to reconnect with their enroller to get any of those lingering questions answered and get started on those first invites. The launch course is a powerhouse of a tool, you guys. Be sure to put it to work for you. All right, we're ready to move into our final training for this edition of our Build and Grow Blueprint. And it's my pleasure to introduce Miss Iris Riley. I met Iris many years ago at a LifeVantage event, and I knew she was going to become an incredible leader, and she has done exactly that and so much more. She and her wonderful husband, Ken, lead a fantastic team that continues to grow, and they have such excitement, energy. Their downline, you guys, has some of the best energy, smiles, and hearts, in my opinion, in all of LifeVantage. Today, Iris is going to talk to you about building and protecting your mindset. Iris, I can't wait to hear what you're going to share.
Hello. Thank you, Holly, for that introduction. Guys, Holly Tom is an amazing person. Thank you so much for allowing me to be on with you guys today. And I have the pleasure. My name is Iris Riley. I get a chance to talk to you about building mindset, building your belief, having confidence in yourself, having confidence in what we got our hands on. And I just want to open up with just first and foremost talking about what is confidence. Confidence is a belief in your own abilities or qualities, trust in your feeling of certainty, or trust in a person, a plan, or an outcome. Having self-confidence is belief in yourself and your ability to succeed. Today, we all believe in you. We have confidence in you. And so that sometimes is something that is not naturally developed. You have to maybe borrow the belief from someone. You may have to educate yourself. You may have to be around people to actually learn how to build confidence in yourself, confidence in your business, confidence in this industry. Well, for me personally, having that mindset and building it to have a strong mindset and confidence in network marketing, it took time. I was introduced to network marketing 10 years ago. Never did anything like this in my life. Never think that I could do this. And so I would stay around people. I would hang out at an amazing community of like-minded individuals who were already successful in network marketing, who already had confidence in our product, and who already had confidence in the industry, entrepreneurship. And so I would borrow their belief. So today, if you don't have that confidence or that belief in what you got your hands on, borrow mine. Borrow my belief, borrow Holly's, Tori, J-Lo, Brandon's, borrow our belief in this industry and this amazing product and this amazing company. So some of the things that I personally decided to implement to build my confidence to have a winning network marketing mindset. That's what I like to call it, a winning network marketing mindset. I had to first grow my influence. I had to, like I said, build that confidence and have intentional action. Okay. So 4 things. Number 1, when you talk to individuals about activating their body or activating their bank account, first and foremost, don't think about selling them. Stop and just put the brakes on. Say, I'm not here to sell you. I am here to help you or to serve. I want to add value to your life. I want to move your family forward. So I know that this can help you. So if you focus on helping that person, then what you share will come across much more effective in helping that person, and you will add value to their life. By doing so, your relationships will get stronger. You'll have real, authentic relationships with any of your business partners, as well as any of your customers, because you thought about them personally in their life. Number 2, what helps with mindset. And so you're genuinely interested in a person. You're interested in that human. So you want to share something good with them. So number two, what helps with building a positive mindset and a confident mindset is being consistent. Having consistency, show up every day, show up daily. If you're going to share information online, show up on the social media platform. If you want to talk to people face to face, show up when you go to talk to them, be confident, look good, feel good, make sure you feel healthy. Don't talk to someone when you're not feeling the best, because then that's not a good impression, right? Also remember to trust the process, because over a period of time, you're going to see a compounding effect. As you continue to share and talk to people, you're going to see that they actually are, they're going to notice your energy. They're going to say, oh, she's still positive. Oh, she's still talking about it. Oh, she still seems healthy. Oh, she's still, so that in turn will grow your business, because you're going to have a compounding effect of your personal actions, as well as their looking into your business, growing your business. Number three, rejection is not end all be all. Remember, rejection is redirection. So don't feel bad if somebody say no. No, I'm not interested. No, I don't want it. No, 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 no. It's okay. No, it's not right now. And oftentimes I used to get upset when people told me no, because I thought they were saying no to me. But in fact, they're saying no to themselves. And so I have to detach myself, divorce results, marry the process, is what Brandon says. I had to divorce the results. And remember, it's just as simple as you offering them a piece of gum. So if you say, hey, would you like a piece of gum? Hey, would you like a piece of gum? And they're like, no, I'm good. So the same way, hey, would you like to learn about activation? Hey, we're having a webinar tonight about Own Your Tomorrow. If I send you the link, can you listen in? No. Okay, that's fine. Move on to the next person. Rejection is redirection. No is part of the journey. Learn from every conversation. Stay connected to your purpose and your vision. Why are you here? Why did Iris say yes to this opportunity? Why did I say yes to linking arms and becoming a activation nutrigenomics consultant or a LifeVantage consultant? And another thing, number 4, there's a book called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. It's an amazing book. If you haven't read it, get it. But in the book, when we are afraid, or if we have doubts, or if we're hesitant, so take a moment and go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do it anyway. So if something scares you, count yourself off, blast off. If you want to pick up the phone and call a family member and invite them to a webinar or introduce activation to them, and you're scared or nervous, you're hesitant, count off, 5-second rule, blast off, do it anyway. If you want to reach out to a doctor that you know can really benefit from this, maybe implementing it in this practice, pick up the phone, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reach out anyway. Get out of your way. And remember that our mind can cripple us if we allow it. So always remember the 5-second rule, blast yourself out, move immediately before your brain talks you out of the action. So how we can use the 5-second rule when it comes to like social media. So like for me personally, I like to post on social media because there are 9 billion people in the world. 9 billion. Yeah. And most of them are online social media. So how many you need to grow a business? You can need 50 to 60 people, easy. And you can be making thousands of dollars. So I'm so grateful that I post on social media. And things that you can do, I count myself off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Iris post. So I'll post a video. Anybody that likes my video or thumbs it up or comments, then I'm immediately private messaging them in the messenger box. Hey, thank you so much for liking my video. Hey, thank you so much. What did you love about it? Asking questions. If they respond, I follow up with, you know what? I got something that may or may not be for you. But if I send you a link, could you listen in on a webinar? Yeah, I would love to. Boom. Then we follow up. So it's a process, but know that if you are hesitant or if you're nervous, blast yourself off like a rocket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. And just get out there. Share with people. Don't get in the way. Get yourself out of the way and just share. Just take everything. Think about that person individually, how they can benefit. If they want to or not accept it, it's going to be up to them. But you don't stop sharing. Keep sharing no matter what. And so just remember daily method of operation, daily success formula, mindset plus action equals growth. So also with that equaling growth, stay consistent, guys. So that's all I got, guys. Continue to remember, have that mindset plus the action, stay consistent, and you're going to see the growth in your business. Guys, thank you so much for allowing me to be on this platform. I love it. Thanks, Holly Tomet. And I always tell my team to kiss life, because when you kiss life, life will kiss you back, guys. Peace.
Thank you so much, Iris. I don't know what all you guys took away from that, but here's what I wrote down. Sometimes we have to borrow belief from others. This is so true. Especially when you're new and just starting, it can take time to solidify your belief. We talk about the 4 pillars of belief we need, and those are belief in our products, belief in our company, belief in our industry, and belief in ourselves. It's okay to borrow belief from others on your team. I also wrote down focus on helping others, staying consistent, and remember that if someone says no, they aren't saying no to you, they're saying no to themselves. And it's not necessarily no, it's just not right now. So much great information packed into today's training. I hope you found it as helpful as I did. I love this rhythm of our Build and Grow Blueprint being made available every month. You can count on this the 3rd Saturday of each month, unless corporate is offering their own virtual training, which in fact is happening next month in July. On July 11th, we have our Activate virtual event. You can count on corporate to pack in some valuable information, updates, and details that you won't want to miss. I highly encourage you, I want you to do this, to host a watch party. Get together with a lot of people, or get together with 1 or 2, but definitely get together with others and don't miss that virtual event. And the last reminder I want to leave you with is to mark your calendar for our global convention taking place in Salt Lake City, October 22nd through the 24th. You guys, the hotel blocks, they will sell out. So be sure you get registered and get your rooms booked. Global Convention 2018 was my first LifeVantage event, and is where I decided to say yes to this. It has changed my life. You owe it to yourself, your team, and your future team to be there. Don't miss it. And this is going to be one of the last ones in Salt Lake for a while because of the Olympics. So they're going to be doing some rearranging with our events and where they're going to be located. But get to Salt Lake this year. Be there for our global convention in October. Thank you so much, you guys, for taking time to join us. It's been my pleasure to be your host for this edition of the Build and Grow. I hope that you've learned with us. I hope this helps you grow with us. Let's go move families forward. Bye-bye, everyone.